Hi there. In my last video, I asked you guys to tell me about your favorite songs so that I could do a video listening to them, and that is what we're doing today. This is going to be a long video. I presume that this will be the longest thing I've ever posted on this channel, so I don't want to make this intro super long, but I do have a few things I want to say before we get into it. First of all, if you left me a comment on my last video suggesting a song, thank you so much. I got way more responses than I was expecting. I think there was like over 200 suggestions. So obviously I can't get to all of them in this video. If yours didn't make the video, I do apologize. I do want to do a part 2 to this relatively soon, as long as this goes half decently, maybe sometime next week or the week after. So I do still have a bunch of your comments screenshotted that I can go back to later, and I do want to get to more of them soon. I decided that for this video I want to focus on songs I haven't heard before, but in future videos maybe I'll include songs I already know. Some of the suggestions I got were really long, which is fine. There was no time limit, but I think I'll be skipping those today so I can include more songs, so I won't be doing anything over like 10 minutes today, but again, in the future, we'll get to those. I don't think I'll be editing this video as much as I usually would. I want to include as much of the songs as I possibly can, but sometimes copyright is a pain, so if something ends up being more chopped up than the others, that's why. And one final thing, and then we'll get into it. I do want to be honest about my opinions, but I also am not here to like rip apart someone's music taste. So I'm gonna try to focus on the positive. I don't want to be overly critical. I just want to discover some cool music, and hopefully you find some new stuff you like too. And let's get into it. As always, likes, comments, subscribes are appreciated. My social media accounts are linked below, and I do have a Patreon where I post my uncut album reactions if you feel like supporting the channel. These are in no particular order, so the first comment I will go with is, I'm really in love with Run 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 Part 2 by McKinley Dixon. It's the best song on my personal album of the year, Magic Alive. The musicianship is crazy and McKinley's rapping is mind-blowing. Truly a special song. Okay, let's do it. Alright, Run 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 Part 2 by McKinley Dixon. I have not listened to this album yet, mostly because I haven't been sure whether to make a video on it or not, but I've heard great things. So hopefully I enjoy this as much as everyone else does. Let's go. I like how it's building. The drums feel kind of intense. And I love the strings, obviously.
The heart is heavy, but it's never held alone. You keep it steady and you'll find your way home. A pointed finger and a kiss to my dome, with a stare from the door that'll turn your ass to stone. Let's celebrate us when we step back on the street. For the distance we went, using up all our speech, trying to yell out a spell to the heavens it'll reach. But for now we keep running. If one day we'll be free, keep it running. Who am I if not mama's gun? Pop you in the lip once your mouth decided wanna run. Flowers grew out of the plots, limited by the runs, but to join them more than fill the spots absent of sun. Concrete bend wherever we went, horizon gave reason to live. More time seeing and spent. Stained glass we grew up under shows the future it seems, but the dying beneath the stars, a real gangster's dream. Thug love. In the summer, us the block and bugs hug tighter than we get for a Cadillac. Let's start us like hum. Find a way to live forever, curse as loud as it comes. But if we find a way, shit, a tale will become a blaze of glory. A sun makes wings split. I'll take those odds, there's a chance and a chance my wrist. Story is beautiful as it is tragic. Put my finger, make you disappear. I still call that shit magic, boy.
Okay. I'm glad I started with this because I am already hooked. I love the instrumental a lot. It is really beautiful, but I am especially impressed with the performance so far. I can feel the passion and it's really engaging. So I am into this already.
The heart is heavy, but it's never held alone. You keep it steady and you find your way home. A pointed finger and a kiss to my dome with the stare from the door that'll turn you as a stone. The celebrators when we step back on the street for the distance we went, using up all our speed, trying to yell out a spell to the heavens it'll reach. But for now we keep running, if one day we'll be free, keep it running. Corners coming up, better make shit spin. With my head out the window, sunlight up skin. Using grandfather's hands to carry out sin. When the world collapses, don't hold it in. No need to know where we gon' go. Last I saw, boys and souls. Will you be here when the story unfolds? Baby, please don't let my hand go, I need it. My target audience is everyone with heart. Came a long way from ripping heads off at the start. I look off into the distance and think I see you. I realize my eyes glistening, it couldn't be true. I'm proud of me, you be, that's the tool I used to measure. Getting popped in the mouth. If you think it as is clever outside the ride, niggas smile wide. Gon' keep me telling stupid little kids thinking that this liquor lasts forever, boy. Breaks for the summer, I take them out for the fall. She tugging up on my shoulder asking, is you involved?
It's very fitting that he's talking about running because this song feels like it has so much momentum, like it just has so much energy to it. I do want to pause the songs throughout, partially so that I don't miss anything, partially so that I'm not trying to scream over the music, and mostly for copyright. And there's no good time to pause this, like it's just so relentless in a good way. I feel like so much is getting thrown at me that I am kind of missing some of the lyrics on first listen, but I love what I am getting. What I'm understanding from it as of right now is like, I just have to keep running to get where I want to go to reach my goals. Sorry, where was it? Finding ways to live forever, cursed as loud as it becomes, but if we find a way, shit a tale will become. But for now, we keep running. If one day we'll be free, keep it running. Anyways, let's hear this last verse. I'm gonna go a couple seconds back because I think I paused at a bad time.
Breaks for the summer, I take them out for the fall. She tugging up on my shoulder asking, is you involved? Baby, see the hurt and wonder why I do this at all. To rub them with golden fingertips keeps eyes raw. I've been watching over the land for many damn seasons. Tapping foot, rocking back and forth on the porch, baby, breathing. Please, Lord, watch over the boy while he is teething. Niggas turn sons to religion for all the wrong reasons. Fans, his pictures folded, faces cover the page. Palms reach up to God, yelling out all the rage. Why my love wasn't enough to keep his ass safe? Why they had to use him to beat him once at the stage? I don't know. But really, what a horror we seen. Now we stand up on the phone wire, what a balancing beam. I watch him from the rooftop and he see the house lean. But at least house grass really got a certain green outside.
Let me read the genius annotation. The sequel to Run, Run, Run shows Dixon contemplating whether he could resurrect his friend. The emphasis on running shows Dixon's drive to keep going forward until he achieves his desire. Okay. I think I missed a chapter. I did catch a few lines that seemed to be related to a death. Hold on. Tugging up on my shoulder, asking, is you involved? Why my love wasn't enough to keep his ass saved. Why they have to use him to be the one set the stage. I don't know, but really what a harrowing scene. Now he's stand up on the telephone wire. What a balancing beam. Interesting. I guess the album cover does look kind of like fantastical. And there was a mention of magic in the song, as well as the album name. Yeah, there's definitely a lot I missed on first listen, but I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a great song. Everything was so precise, not a second was wasted. Really fun to listen to, and it seems like there's a lot to unpack lyrically. So I'm assuming it's even more amazing in the context of the album. So great song. I really need to finally listen to this album because that was as good as I was hoping for, maybe even better. All right. Thank you for your suggestion. Let's move on to the next one. Let's see. Out Getting Ribs by King Krule. This song has a sound that as a whole just feels very visceral and evokes very specific feelings for me, like a sense of sadness that comes with a sort of comforting acceptance. Also, for some reason when I hear this, I picture myself sitting in front of a lake during a moonlit night and watching the silhouette of a young woman walking on the water. Okay, I believe there were a couple mentions of King Krule in the comments, so I have to check something of theirs out. All right, Out Getting Ribs by King Krule. Well, this is a shift in mood. Very chill.
And hate runs through my blood. Well, my tongue was in love, but my heart was left above. I've gotta be leaving now. I thought I'd never be shut down, but girl, I'm black and blue, so big turned down to you. Well, I'd be turned down in blue.
Yeah, I think what is standing out to me right away is how intimate it is with it being just guitar and vocals. I am definitely getting the sadness you mentioned, but you are right that there is kind of like a peacefulness to it.
Don't break away. I waste away. Don't break away. And lay me out across the grey hours I should have kept to bay. Well, I had no chance to get away. I can't escape my own escape, even more when it's sweet to the taste. Restless lead senses stray. I look up and seek for fate. I would go, just lean over and say, ooh, lay me down. Ooh, pull me out. Take my crown again. She's submerged in doubt.
This is so British. I will say immediately the vocals threw me off a little. And I think it's because the effect on the guitar and just like the atmosphere of the song is so relaxing. And the vocals sound really raw. Like there is like a gruffness to them. And I think the contrast is cool. It just took me a second to get used to. But yeah, I am finding this kind of intriguing. Like I want to hear more.
But wait, I'll make my last request. See, this could be the best. Bar blue, I need to rest. See, I've been broken down. So much has lasted now. I just stop and say, girl, ooh, don't you worry about a thing.
Interesting. I like how much space it felt like there was in the music. Like the instrumental felt really tranquil. Obviously, there's a lot of moodiness in the lyrics and in the vocals. It seems to be about like a rough patch in a relationship and not being willing to let it go. And Again, it's kind of hard to pick up on all the lyrics on first listen. Let me read the description. Out Getting Ribs takes its title from a 1982 pencil on paper piece from Basquiat. Like the late artist, Zoo Kid makes deceptively simple and deeply personal / political art that finds joy, perhaps its only joy, in accident and chaos. On this song, 16-year-old Zoo Kid subverts the polite, studied expectations of your average singer-songwriter type. The London teen instead gives us grubby, earthy language and employs a keen understanding of verité's sound's emotional punch. Comfort with letting the seams show makes Out Getting Ribs oddly intimate and irrevocably bleak. 16 years old is crazy. 16 years old is nuts. Yeah, I feel like the uniqueness of the vocal kind of threw me off at first, but I liked it and it made me want to hear more King Krule. So that was cool. Thank you for the suggestion. Next. What's next? My favorite song of all time is The Knowing by The Weeknd, but I know you already reacted to it, so I'll go with Lejos de Ti by the Marias, which is so beautiful and nostalgic feeling since it reminds me of the music my parents used to listen to on the radio in Mexico, which also referenced the song No Me Quedas Más by the icon herself, Selena Quintanilla. I'll suggest to have the Genius lyrics, which are translated. Okay. Sorry, I probably butchered that. I am a mere bilingual who knows only English and French. My Spanish is awful. Alright, lyrics. Okay. Lejos de Ti. I feel like I should look up how to say this before I listen to it. I'm just gonna trust my gut. Lejos de Ti by the Marias. This is already so dreamy, so pretty, so smooth. I like how it kind of sounds like how the album cover looks. I'm getting a very watery vibe to it, which sounds stupid, but you know what I mean. The vocals are also really pretty. I do have the translated lyrics up, like you said. There is definitely like a sadness to it and a longing to it, but the thing I'm most focused on is how pretty it sounds. I feel like I'm like floating on the softest cloud, but also somehow underwater. This is very much up my alley. Like, I do love me some wistful dream pop, so this is definitely getting added to my playlist, absolutely. right. I do like that soft little build-up in the chorus. It's like you can kind of feel the yearning because this song does seem to be about missing someone. Let's see. Set to be on the Maria's sophomore album, Submarine, serving as the 8th track, Lejos de Ti, which in English translates to Far From You, introduces itself in this 30-second teaser through underwater submersion combined with a dissonant plucky guitar before breaking into the Latin vocals of the Marias. The instruments explode into full force at the chorus, where Maria calls out for her lover, in which she poses the question in which would he remember her despite being this far away. The song progression only grows in power as her need to be answered becomes ever so demanding. Yeah, I thought it was really beautiful and also just pleasant to listen to. So, great suggestion. Thank you. All right. Dream, Al Green. Pure euphoria, the way it builds and moves throughout to end in that last chorus is heavenly. Okay. This feels like something I could have heard, but I don't recognize it based on the title. So, I guess we'll see. Oh man. Just already sounds immaculate. Wait a minute. I need to Google something. Sampled in one song, Are We Still Friends? Tyler, the Creator. Okay. It sounded kind of familiar, so I wanted to look up if it's been sampled. That makes sense. Yeah, I can hear that now. Okay. This is gorgeous, though. Again, so relaxing and serene, so warm. It's like exactly what I want to be listening to on a summer's morning. On a summer's morning. Is that... whatever. You know what I mean. All right.
Let me say this one thing, dream, dream. I'm the one it last. Oh, I wanna.
Yeah, it's time to transcend. I feel like, how could you not love this? It's beautiful. It's really gentle, but it still feels impactful. Although it still has time to build. We're not even halfway through. But yeah, immaculate vibes. I just want to like close my eyes. This feels like such a mood booster too. I feel like it would be hard to be sad while listening to this. It's just so like heartwarming. I get what you meant in your comment about pure euphoria. You're right. Absolutely. Sounds like heaven. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I can see that being an absolute comfort song. So smooth, so joyful. Loved it. Great choice. All right, next. Surf by Mac Miller. Production on this song is so flawless. All the instrumentation, it's so dreamy and chill. Also, Mac's singing is very comforting. It's like a 5.5 minute hug from your favorite person. Okay. Yeah, I'll make an embarrassing confession. I know pretty little about Mac Miller's music. It's not something I ever really dove into. So, let's do it.
Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, where are you going? Can I come to? The whole world is open, a playground for me and you, and we could be fine. Shit, who the hell knows? It's your eyes and your ears and your mouth and your nose, head and your shoulders, your knees and your toes. I dream of this moment. Will it come true? The whole world, they know it. They just waiting for me and you. And she, just like I, got her head in the clouds. Don't need to be lower before it's all over. I promise we'll figure it out. I ain't coming down. Why would I need to? So much of this world is above us, baby. They might tell you that I went crazy. I'm just trying to reach you.
This is nice so far. Feels laid back, feels peaceful. I like how soft the vocals are. It makes it feel really like sincere and personal. It's the kind of thing that just immediately feels nostalgic, even though I don't even know the song.
I know we try, and the days they go by until we get home. There's water in the flowers, let's grow. People, they lie, but hey, so do I. Until it gets old, there's water in the flowers, let's grow. Let it be. We're all we need today. Let it be. Yeah, well, sometimes I get lonely, not when I'm alone. But it's more when I'm standing in crowds that I'm feeling the most on my own. And I know that somebody knows me. I know somewhere there's home. I'm starting to see that all I have to do is get up and go. Going, going, going before I'm gone. Gotta get going, going, going before I'm gone.
Gotta get going before I'm gone hits very different, knowing how things ended. Also, there's water in the flowers, let's grow. It's really sad hearing him wanting to make a positive change in his life when we know the outcome. I don't know. I'm just hearing some hope and some optimism in this, and it is nice to hear, and it's sad at the same time. Like I'm getting very conflicting feelings from this. Like it sounds pretty light and breezy, but I'm getting a lot of emotion from it because it's kind of hard to remove it from the context at this point.
And I know we try. Days they go by until we get old. There's water in the flowers, let's grow. People, they lie, but hey, so
I do think you're right that this song feels like a hug. It feels warm and cozy. And yeah, it feels bittersweet to me because, like I said, it is kind of hard to remove it from the context of his life. It made me kind of sad and happy all at once. I really liked it though. It was good. It was nice. It was mellow. The sound of it was pretty simple, but in a way that I think really enhanced it. So I enjoyed it. All right. Okay. Movies for Guys by Jane Remover blows me away every time I hear it. The initial drop in the first section immediately draws me in with its euphoric and ethereal atmosphere. It feels like the craziest adrenaline rush ever. I also appreciate how Jane can go through so many different sounds and genres in just one song. The way she fuses hyperpop with indie rock is so impressive. Plus, the storytelling in her lyrical content is so easy to understand, and she uses her instrumentals so well to back up the emotions that she's trying to get across to the listener. Alrighty. I've gotten many requests to react to Jane Remover, and okay, I will do that today. Alright. This is so much noisier in comparison. I don't think I realized that going from artist to artist like this would give me so much whiplash.
I guess it every time you get my way. So just stay out of it for the sake of the vibe. Time will pass till you're out of my view. I hold my breath, and I hold my breath till I pass out. Wake up in a cast lying on the couch. In the same room, but you chill like I'm outside. And every move I think I shot is down. It's irritating as skin as a flowers. And I can't eat just thinking about it.
Yeah, this kind of immediately grabs your attention. I like how energetic it is. It's fun to listen to. It sounds so, like, animated and bright. Okay, we're going somewhere. Okay. I have never listened to this album, but I have known of it, and I've always liked the album cover, and I'm glad the music kind of sounds like it looks. So noisy. Love it. I love music that makes me feel like I could like lift a car or something. Yeah, this is kind of exactly what I was hoping for.
I see you every time I break a glass of wine and let the pieces stab your eyes. I see you scream and cry, but I won't help this time and let you bleed out on the sidewalk.
Oh.
When they come to your house, I'll turn the TV on and you'll be there on channel 9. Then you take the remote, I'll get kicked out the house, 'cause you said this movie's just for guys. I don't really wanna be someone that gets in your way, but I will let it slide past my face. What you say yesterday, I don't really wanna be someone that gets in your way, gets your way, but I guess you'll always have your way. I don't really wanna be someone that gets in your way, but I will let it slide past my face. What you say yesterday, I don't really wanna be someone that gets in your way, gets your way, but I guess you'll always have your way. I don't
Yeah. I mean, I said in the beginning that it was fun. There is definitely some angst to this. It doesn't seem like a happy song. The abrasiveness feels really cathartic, and yeah, like you said, it's a cool fusion of a few different things. It's part hyperpop, it's part rock, it's part angry, it's part sad. It was chaotic, but it still felt like graspable, I guess. Jane Remover explained to SoundCloud that Movies for Guys is about crushing on somebody who not only doesn't like you back, but doesn't like the idea of you in general. The song is about crushing on someone, but then not realizing not only do they not like you back, but they don't like the idea of you. Growing up in an unaccepting environment made me pretend to be like someone else, someone way more likable. Not only did it leave a sour taste in my mouth, but it turned my brain to mush. I wish I could have told myself that it was okay to be myself when I was younger, but I'm afraid of visualizing the outcome had I actually done it. Yeah, it was a lot, but that's understandable because emotions are a lot. It was cool. I liked how explosive it was. It felt so big. I was into it. All right, Lady Brown, Nujabes, sorry if I'm saying that wrong. I haven't listened to a song that's been as therapeutic as this song. The guitar work in combination with Systar's voice complement each other so well. I struggle with describing things I like, but this song has me wanting to enjoy life and watch a beach sunset. Makes me feel very childish, if I'm being honest. Okay.
Crush a cold to a diamond, eyes forever shining. Your beauty alone inspire a nigga to rhyming. Thinking of the better things in life. Thinking of how I could persuade you to become my wife. Hand in hand as we floating over tropical sands. You're my lady, I'm your man, so let's further advance to the next scene. Me sleeping next to you, resting. You know nigga do so sensual. Her smile like a chemical extract of perfection. Rare mineral, she smell like a happy birthday on a Thursday. Quiet time, love, sleep in, awake early. Honey brown with the long black hair, teasing me with the kiss and the stare. Slight touch and you taking me there. So fine and it just ain't fair. So beautiful and so damn rare. She's angelic and energetic, using sex as a weapon. I reckon that I confess in the body is just a blessing from God down to earth. She needs to be in the church to prove we didn't spawn from fish, but God's work. Hurts to see her glow, cause her body beholds secrets untold, value like platinum and gold.
I love how bright and lively it sounds. Feels like a mood booster. Sounds so nice. I like how the sound of the music and the rapping are both strong, but neither of them overshadow each other. Like, they work really well together. Yeah, this just feels very, like, instantly enjoyable.
She is the key to open my mind and see the energy that radiates from the gates of heavenly bliss. I reminisce over touching a kiss while you fucking the bitch. I gonna make none of my miss. Never scandalous, it's unanimous. After you were handled it, lights off and candlelit rooms are glamorous. So I call you love sexual, you look edible. Parallel, snuggle up, close, intellectual. In a rendezvous, who wish you a rap hairdo. No makeup, but jeans, shorts, open toe shoe. I wanna hold you, mold your soul, I behold you, know you. Better than myself, never own you, but keep you, never leave you, I beseech you. God's gift to man is you wearing a see-through. Riding sea-dools in Atlantic Ocean, causing commotion. Lay you down, going through the motions. Keep the skin soft lotions, got me coasting. Down pretty round brown thighs, again a slow lady brown with the long black hair. Teasing me with the kiss and the stare. Slight touch and you're taking me there. So fine and it just ain't fair. So beautiful and so damn rare. Yo. Look at this agreeable, delightful, delectable, unforgettable, so sweet she may be edible. She needs a pedestal to step out of heaven. You ready, boo? Never hypothetical, you facts. Fuck theatrical, baby girl, because you actual. Physically, your chemistry is so mathematical. How to use academic.
This is kind of amazing. It's so soothing. Like, it just sounds so cool and effortless. This is like an instant hit for me. This is great. And it's really, really pretty.
Define your spirit, you lifted my limits. Your name off on my tongue is a lyric. She's a compilation of my mind's representation of a representative, representing an excellent revelation of time and dedication. Never impatient, she know the deal. Herself to me, so I can see her heavenly ways and heavenly gaze. And plus I know her that she hasn't asked for days. Okay, so as we lay, I reminisce on the day that we met. Please God, never let me forget.
Love that. I don't even fully know how to explain it, but I just loved how it made me feel. It's so pleasant. It's like ear candy. The lyrics are so feel good. The whole thing just felt uplifting. That was so good. Amazing choice. Thank you for introducing me to it. Okay. Next. I feel like I'm getting like so much whiplash going from song to song. Okay. Anyways. Hi, Brianna. I'll mention 2 songs because odds are you have already listened to the first one, Regarding Stacks by Bon Iver, which I have listened to. Amazing song. Now a song you probably have not heard. Beeswing by Richard Thompson, folk. Richard Thompson is one of the best guitarists ever, one of my dad's favorites. In this particular song, the storytelling is just really beautiful to me. I would love for you to have listened to it at least once. Fantastic lyricism. Much love from Belgium. Hell yeah. Okay.
I was 19 when I came to town. They called it the summer of love. They were burning babies, burning flags, the hawks against the doves. I took a job in the steamy down on Caldrum Street, and I fell in love with a laundry girl was working next to me. Well, she was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, so fine a breath of wind might blow her away. She was a lost child, well, she was running wild. She said, as long as there's no price on love, I'll stay. you wouldn't want me any other way. Brown hair zigzag around her face, a look of half surprise. Like a fox caught in the headlights, there was animal in her eyes. She said, young man, oh can't you see, I'm not the factory kind. If you don't take me out of here, I'll surely lose my mind.
This is so specific, but this makes me feel like I'm sitting in a rocking chair at my grandma's house. It reminds me a lot of the music I was around when I was a kid. It's really comforting.
She was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, so fine that I might crush her where she lay. She was a lost child, she was running wild. She said, as long as there's no price on love, I'll stay. You wouldn't want me any other way. We busked around the market towns, we picked fruit down in Kent, and we could tinkle lamps and pots and knives wherever we went. And I said that we might settle down, get a few acres dug, fire burning in the hearth and babies on the rug. She said, oh man, you foolish man, it sure sounds like hell. You might be lord of half the world, you'll not own me as well.
It is really beautiful storytelling. Like, the character of this woman he's describing feels very real. It's making me weirdly emotional. The guitar is also really beautiful, but I think the lyrics are the standout to me.
She was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, fine a breath of wind might blow her away. She was a lost child, but she was running wild. She said, as long as there's no price on love, I'll stay. And you wouldn't want me any other way. We was camping down the Gower one time, the work was pretty good. She thought we shouldn't wait for the frost, and I thought maybe we should. We was drinking more in those days, and tempers reached a pitch, and like a fool I let her run with a rambling itch.
I just scrolled up. It looks like this was released in 1994. I would have guessed it was released much earlier. This kind of has the vibe of something that's been around forever.
Oh, the last I heard, she's sleeping rough, back on the Derby beat. White horse in her hip pocket, and a wolfhound at her feet. And they say she even married once a man named Romany Brown, but even a gypsy caravan was too much settling down. And they say her flower is faded now, hard weather and hard booze, but maybe that's just the price you pay for the chains you refuse. Oh, she was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, and I miss her more than ever words could say. If I could just taste all of her wildness now, if I could hold her in my arms today, well, I wouldn't want her any other way.
That kind of made me want to cry. I think partially because it kind of touched something nostalgic in me, and also partially just because it's really effective songwriting, I feel like. Really nice to listen to, heartfelt. I do love the line, maybe that's just the price you pay for the chains you refuse. Yeah, that was beautiful, and it got a pretty emotional reaction out of me, so good job. All right. My fave song right now is Narrator by Squid. It's an 8-minute track and the vocals are explosive and almost cartoonish. The instrumentals are tight and very dynamic, especially towards the end. All right. I can see what you mean by cartoonish vocals. They sound a little wild, aggressive. Immediately, the instrumental reminds me a little bit of Talking Heads.
Footsteps erase. Path doesn't change. More beauty out of clay. Right words for me to say. The mirror guides his reflection. The story is resurrection.
I play my part. I'm trying real hard. I think I made it up. Flashing at your face with the features from a magazine. One slow sequence just to find my feet. One slow sequence, well that's all I need. Losing my flow and my memories are so unnatural. I am my own narrator. Losing my flow and my memories are so unnatural. I am my own narrator.
More beauty out of clay. Right words for me to say. The mud is deep.
Okay, it feels like we're going somewhere. Yeah, it's kind of unnerving. This sounds very manic. I don't really know what I'm listening to, but I find it very interesting.
Followed me. One person game. Let me play. Let me narrate. I'll play my part. I'll play my part. I'll play my part. I'll play my part. Crystalline, so serene. I'll play.
It feels like just being like repeatedly bashed over the head.
Let me see. I can know of tying laces, finishing bars.
Yeah, this is unsettling. The music is really enhancing the lyrical theme of like wanting to do your own thing and break free. It feels like it's being like restrained. There's something very anxious about it. It's cool. This is insane. This is so much chaos. Oh my god. This is an experience. Yeah, the featured vocalist, Martha Skye Murphy, her screaming at the back end of the song is so intense. It is such an energetic song, so unsettling. Frantic is Narrator, featuring 8.5 minutes of punk-like guitars swirling in pesky synthesizers, a steady drum beat. The lyrics detail an unreliable yet antsy male narrator who has apparently molded his own world. Martha Skye Murphy features as, according to Squid, a female character wanting to break free from this world. The song was inspired by the film Long Day's Journey into Night. Yeah, that song goes off the fucking rails. It's quite unnerving, partially fun, partially scary. I feel like it's something that I maybe need more than one listen to fully grasp, but it certainly got my attention, and it made an impression. So that was cool. Out of My Hands by Even Megan has been one of my favorite songs lately. Stumbled upon the video when it showed up in my recommended and I was blown away. The composition has this hypnotic, blossoming progression to it, like something out of a fantasy sequence. Okay.
The truth of the moment is, I feel I could cry, applying a coat of paint and watching it dry. The push and the pull of life is a delicate art. If I force or I hurry it, I find that I'm immobilized and barely over the stars. And while I am here over again, how can I believe that the future will change and not show me more, just more of the same when I've done all I can? It's out of my hands, it's out of my hands, it's out of my hands, it's out of my hands. Oh, it's out of my hands, it's out of my hands. Hey.
This is pretty. This is very much in my comfort zone. Like, this is the kind of music I most gravitate towards. It just makes me feel safe. It's so tender.
Here I go, I bargain for inspiration far too slow, delaying the destination, find the flow, be the passenger and not the driver. I realize my hands need to come off the wheel, but while I am here over again, how can I believe that the future will change and not show me more, just more of the same when I've done all I can? And I'm here over again, how can I believe that the future will change and not show me more, just more of the same when I've done all I can?
I love how you described it as a fantasy sequence because it does make me feel like I'm like a fairy in a garden. It's serene, it's pretty, it sounds inviting, the vocals sound angelic. It's like the kind of thing that I kind of just want to sit here and daydream to.
It's out of my hands, 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 it's out of my hands. I don't understand. Take over my plans. Your wish, my command. It's out of my hands. I don't understand. Take over my plans. Your wish, my command. It's out of my hands. It's out of my hands.
24 monthly listeners. Well, make that 25. I'm adding this to my playlist. I think this is gorgeous. I mean, I love dreamy art pop. It's my favorite thing. So I am quite biased towards this kind of sound because it just sounds like home to me. It's like a warm blanket in music form. I think it's delightful. So thank you for introducing this to me. Just to Be Needed by Death's Dynamic Shroud. This song isn't the most pop on the project, but is my favorite. Pop Chin, if you'd like a more poppy track to choose from, that's okay. I don't need poppy. I'll go with your favorite. This electronic trio, Death's Dynamic Shroud, is focused on resampling popular pop acapellas, video game soundtracks, etc., and repurposing them with their own additions. This style/genre is known as plunderphonics. It's incredibly impressive and sonically pleasing, very experimental, and sounds like it's from 2055. This album is very fun pop. You'd love it. I'd listen to Butterflies by Death's Dynamic Shroud if I were alone, bleeding out, dying a slow, excruciating death. I can't really judge because I do have a playlist that's called something along the lines of songs I want to die to. But as of right now, it only has one song on it by Kevin Federline. So, all right.
No more crying for you. Now we've made a bed of stone. No more crying for you. Now we've made a bed of stone. Leave a light on for me. And I'll follow way back home. And it's been forever. I don't wanna wait too long. Now that we're together.
I do already feel like I'm levitating a little. I don't know why I feel like I have to whisper to this one. I feel like I'm in a nice dream and I don't want to disrupt it. I do like how spacious this is. It feels very like open and airy and unconfined. It feels very big. It really does feel like I'm in a dream. There's something kind of hypnotic about it. And like it feels like it's not of this earth, which I know sounds corny. It's hard to talk about music without sounding corny. I don't know, but I feel like I'm floating in space and it's very peaceful. Okay, that was really nice. It somehow felt way shorter and way longer than it was at the same time. It just had this like world of its own. I liked it. I liked how it felt like it was kind of brightening towards the end because there was a bit of sadness I felt in the beginning, but then as it was building, it felt like it was getting lighter. Kind of felt like watching a sunrise. It was cool. Okay, my goal going into this was to do around a dozen songs, and according to my playlist that I've been adding to, I will link the playlist that I'm adding all the songs to in the description, by the way. I know that like the songs and the artists are up here that you can look them up, but if you want a playlist, I'll put it in the description. I think I'm gonna do one more today because that was number 11. I feel like switching back and forth between all the different sounds and moods is kind of melting my brain a little bit. Like I feel like I'm getting dumber. What should I end on? You Don't Know Me by Caetano Veloso. I feel like this is a perfect song, so beautifully merging rock sounds from the 70s with a genuine Brazilian essence. This song was made while he was living in London after being exiled from Brazil during the dictatorship, and I love the message of alienation that Caetano expresses in the chorus and first verse in English that leads to the climax of him singing passionately in Portuguese about his land, country, culture, and family that he left back home. It's a very passionate song song that really makes you feel the loneliness that Caetano experienced, as well as the love for his homeland. All right, let's end on this one. Oh my god, I just saw how long I've been filming for. This is going to be a long ass video, and I'm going to edit it a little, but not much. All right, let's end on You Don't Know Me by Caetano Veloso.
You don't know me, bet you'll never get to know me. You don't know me at all, feel so lonely. The world is spinning round slowly. There's nothing you can show me from behind the wall. 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 You don't know me, bet you'll never get to know me. You don't know me at all, feel so lonely. The world is spinning round slowly. There's nothing you can show me from behind the wall. Show me from behind the wall. Come on and show me from behind the wall.
Okay, it did start off kind of soft. As you said in your comment, I'm assuming we're building to something, but this is nice. I'm intrigued. There is definitely some mystery to it, especially with the lyrics. Love the guitar work, and yeah, it sounds like a summer evening to me. Clearly the lyrics are not coming from a happy place. It's about loneliness and alienation, as you said, but it sounds nice. It's like really easy to vibe with sonically.
Show me from behind the wall. Come on and show me from behind the wall. Show me from behind the wall. Why don't you show me from behind the wall? Nasci lá na Bahia de Mucama, confeitor. O meu pai dormia em cama, minha mãe no pisador. Laia, ladaia, sabatana, Ave Maria. You don't know me, bet you'll never get to know me. You don't know me at all.
That's pretty.
Feel so lonely, the world is spinning round slowly. There's nothing you can show me from behind the wall. Show me from behind the wall. Come on and show me from behind the wall. Show me from behind the wall. Why don't you show me from behind the wall? Show me from behind the wall. Come on and show me from behind the wall. Show me from behind the wall. Come on and lie, ladaia, sabatana, Ave Maria. Laia, ladaia, sabatana, Ave Maria. Laia, ladaia, sabatana, Ave Maria. Eu agradeço ao povo brasileiro, norte, centro, sul inteiro, onde reinou o Baião. Eu agradeço ao povo brasileiro, norte, centro, sul inteiro, onde reinou o Baião.
All right. I do think that the standout of the song is the passion from the vocals. And yeah, I like how direct it is. Like he's just honestly expressing how he feels. I feel like the repetition of the lyrics is something that's going to get stuck in my head. I think it's cool that it's a blend of English and Portuguese, and it feels really natural. And cool one to end on. Thank you so much to everybody that suggested a song, whether it got included in this video or not. I will say that reading the comment section on my previous video was actually really heartwarming. It's so nice to hear people just like talking about things they're passionate about. I also saw some people like replying to each other and checking out each other's songs, and I thought that that was really, really sweet. So thank you everybody for your participation. And I, as I said, do plan on doing this again sometime soon. Because I had fun. This was cool, and I feel like I have some new things that I want to go back to. If you do want me to further explore any of the artists that were included in this, definitely let me know. It's always helpful to just hear what people are interested in seeing on the channel. If you have any songs that you would like to be included in future videos like this, let me know. I will probably still go back to the old comment section for my next video because there were so many, but you know, this could be a series. I could do this however many times. So yeah, let me know about your favorite song. Tell me if there's anything in this video that you discovered through this video that you really enjoy. That would be really cool. It's always really, really, really cool when people tell me that they discover music through my videos. That's like a thing that I don't know, I just like can't believe is happening. Because like I have discovered so much of the music that means a lot to me through other YouTube channels, so the idea that I could do that for someone else is like kind of mind-blowing. And yeah, thank you if you are still watching this. I don't know how long this is going to end up being, but I've been filming for just under 2 hours, so I'm assuming when I cut out all of the, you know, me finding lyrics and finding the songs, it'll probably be like an hour and a half-ish. Let me know if you also want me to continue with this editing style for these videos where I include all the songs. I think of this more as like a bit more of just like a hangout where we can like talk about music. I feel like it might have a bit of a different vibe than my album reactions, but I think that's kind of cool. And yeah. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye.